What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out Celtic languages for the very first time. And I learned something really interesting in this description. Do you know how many different Celtic languages we're going to learn about here?
I have no idea.
How many Celtic languages can you think of off the top of your head? I know this is very new to you. It's very new to me as well.
Is Welsh technically Celtic?
Yes.
Okay. Is Scottish?
Yes.
Okay. And Irish?
Yes.
And those are the only three I can think
I know, right? But guess what? We're going to see 6 different Celtic languages here. And I want to read a little bit about this from this description. This short video demonstrates what Celtic languages should actually sound like. Many students of these languages do not pay enough attention to pronunciation. This video is just another reminder of how these languages sounded among native speakers. And of course, let's not forget how beautiful and diverse the Celtic languages are. This video presents all 6 existing Celtic languages: Welsh, Cornish, Breton, Irish, Manx, and Scottish Gaelic.
Ooh, Manx.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Isle of Man.
The only one I haven't heard of is Breton or Breton. How do you Breton?
Breton, I'm guessing.
What is that one?
I have no idea. I'm hoping we'll learn that in this video.
I forgot about Cornish. I had learned that in the comments.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But it's been a while ago.
Yeah. But I'm excited, guys. I've been wanting to look into the Celtic languages for quite some time now. The little bit I've heard when we've listened to some Irish music over on Patreon, it's
beautiful.
Beautiful, yes. It's a beautiful language, and I'm guessing all the other variations of Celtic languages are probably beautiful as well. So enough rambling, guys. Let's go and check out Celtic languages. It's not aimed to highlight dialect differences. The point of this video is to debunk stereotypes such as there is no Breton language without a French accent, and there is no Irish language without an English accent. Interesting.
I can hear the sailboat here. We did a fall draw who cut the one while the crack in your dub. Sminchashet Casa on board. I guess Bergum Mashet Malia Hans again, Warren to have no Melach logo better Kaikis. So the better show was here reached.
Anna had a bikini. Martha said paying.
Wow.
As and go lady in your breath warning you, she is a gay stickly. There's a more Anna had a needing and law on the she show. Agus chonig sé sean bhean. Agus í crúmta síos faoi bhain cráid githí. Agus í gáidú dé má bíirte héin. Ní raibh ce faraíocht dé bréige in sa gráin. Mas tháinig na upára go dtí.
Wow.
I just want to say, I don't think I've ever heard the language
Spoken like that.
Spoken.
Only a little bit of
Irish
singing.
language. Yeah.
Right? Me too.
Wow.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I really, really enjoy hearing that. He was very fast speaking.
I was going to say, it sounds like a very hard language to pick up on.
Definitely.
Wow.
The Madeira Bonite. Well, it's near the hill my June. Hortiro Peru, Alvatanor Tuare, they can do just the hill mare. He can be like Caracus, who happens score cool carrot.
Okay, so that was Irish.
Ooh, is this Breton? I gotta look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look this up.
I've never seen this flag. That's a cool flag.
Yeah, it is. I wonder what it means.
Breton. I'm assuming that's because I've never seen the flag. Okay. A region in the northwest of France.
Oh!
I don't know why I never...
Okay, yeah, I've heard of Brittany.
I have too.
But I don't know anything about it at all. Oh, it's interesting.
The flag of Brittany, a Celtic region in France. Okay.
I wonder how close it is to the English
new.
Channel.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if it's like right there at it.
That's a good question. We'll have to look at the map after we're done here.
Yeah, we need to remember that.
Ja, die allemaal erin in Carlos zeggen zo die doen. Dan Carlos gaast het panuso per vind ik de goms bij zonneker. Mijn toe groezen was de Carlos adreu keer waar lief je bij zonne nintje kat de gomer persen. Dus ik er nalwe. Maar dat diskje bij zonne de kind dat ik kan nalwe de goed parasje waar lief je.
Ja, heel diskje bij zonne.
La me begetau al materia de la hanome menikigere hors.
Pues la vagan lá. Pues la vagan lá.
O ya va mereveas. Mes que me da un llamas a vascoit.
Happy, Gewoon dieven en hier horen het ook. Willen laai bij laai. Kijk, mijn kaas en laai gewoon.
Ja, geef een perno. Die rivieren, casa de la, met de garage met doorger. Ja. Oh ja.
Soms een maal hier met dat oog hier. En dan die maar met de rassen. Dieven qua, dieven en terren maar geniet. En toen.
Mijn mama fait des cases en pension pour les états.
Ja, wakker moet je daar komen.
Wakker daar, mon oom zei, die waren weer scharen, die dus beuren, maat. Boom, ja.
Ja, ze doen nog een beetje hem missen.
Mais même, we jamais dans, fait mi pour gavin bravo, fait obligé, quoi.
Okay, so I'm curious. You know, it's very interesting that, like, if someone told me one of these was kind of in France, I would have picked up that was the one.
If I had known ahead of time to be listening for it, I might have chosen that one.
It's interesting.
But I was just going to say, I feel like that, the one we just heard, the Breton Celtic language, is very hard to pinpoint. Like, if someone said, guess where this language is from in the world, where would you have guessed? You wouldn't have guessed France.
Well, I probably would if I saw their names. If I saw the names of the people.
Well, the names, but I'm saying just the language.
No, I agree with you. But knowing there was one in France and the rest are outside.
I'm saying if someone just played that language for you, I would have probably guessed like Eastern Europe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I would think.
Yeah.
All right, so now this is going to be Welsh.
Wedyn mi eisiau ysgol gynradd yno pan oeddwn i'n tua 6 oed, a mi rhaid mi ddysgu Saesneg oherwydd Cymraeg ydy'r iaith gyntaf. Cymraeg ydy'r iaith y teulu a iaith yr aelwyd wedi bod ers blynyddoedd. Ac yn wir, pan oeddwn i'n mynd i'r ysgol yn Llangefni, mi oedd 95%.
Fi hefyd yn aelod o Bwyllgor Cymdeithasiolo sy'n trefnu digwyddiadau Cymraeg diwylliannol yng Nghaerdydd, so stomp barddonol rhwng staff
and myfyrwyr. This one seems hard as well.
Osweithiau comedi, tripiau weld dramau, osweithiau rygbi ac yn y blaen. Mae'n rhywbeth bach gwahanol i'r gymgym. Mae croeso i bawb i'r gymdeithas, myfyrwyr Cymraeg, iaith gyntaf, ail iawn.
Wow.
All right, that was very short.
Yeah.
But I love that language.
Right, isn't that Wales?
Yeah, I believe so.
Welsh or
something. But I remember, like, I have heard a little bit of Welsh speaking before. I don't even know where. In some video we've done. I can't remember where that was, why we were watching that video, what the topic was. And I've also heard some Welsh singing. We both have. And, you know, Wales is known for their beautiful singing. I love the language.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever actually heard Scottish Gaelic at all. I'm not sure.
That psalm singing.
The psalm singing,
was
yes.
That in Scottish Gaelic?
Yeah, we did check out a video maybe a month or so ago that was Scottish Gaelic.
By the way, I remember a video we did a while back, and it might have been that one, the psalm singing one. In the comments, everyone was like so upset because we were, or at least they were correcting us, saying that when you say Scottish Gaelic, it is pronounced Gaelic. Oh. But when it's Irish it's Gaelic.
Okay. So Scottish Gaelic and Irish Gaelic.
Is,
okay.
Yeah,
all
what
right.
I took away from that.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Fáilte, smishe Jan Tarmat Macóil, sonas canadis na herre hami. Ilan is to venir na halappe, near Hua na halappe. Hami vi was na Hua na Glasgow, as jan Shach blian is. Ach goed mi shachat goed vorige me weer. Kedi suas ki you as na herre, hami gan skola na hen. Hami gan nollei is Colliston en a Lewis. Dus en ik min was het morgen halappe nu de we mee ook blindierk. Dus ik ieder de weer naar heel.
Genigen een mag Claude en Nimi in Orad show. Ha inove UNESCO kielchach can be innovative intangible cultural heritage Gaelic. Agus ha sinne kielchach can be doi eile aan arcanen kiol agus doelges yen son in a Guinea. Ha Gaelic a fosglach Doris gu shalach eile ar súl, e torsgein tukshe na skolente ar neachtri, ar kultur, agus jalov na salire na haroin. Ha bjarstas e chanen e kurda an chir, agus ha ad glestanas yin a vi ga gien.
Wow. You know, I could not piece together what they're saying.
I mean, there were a couple words that aren't translatable, maybe.
Right.
But
UNESCO.
Glasgow.
Yeah, right. Like there are certain words that probably aren't within the language itself. But wow, it's so interesting hearing these back to back to back. And I'm trying to pick up on the subtle differences, but it's really difficult. I'm hearing certain little differences, but it's
one thing
hard
I'm
to pinpoint.
noticing overall, though, with all of these versions of the Celtic language so far, is that they seem very lyrical and flowy, and just like they would be hard to pick up on. Like I was saying, it's almost.
I feel like the Celtic languages seem to be really good for music, singing. And you know, we know that again,
like flows into one another.
Right.
Yeah.
And we know that, for example, Welsh is known for their singing, and I think that's generally within the language itself.
I mean, all of
Yeah, and so that's interesting. Yeah, and then the just like the psalm singing we heard, you know, it does sound really good when it's sang. Yeah, I guess it's that lyrical flow that you're talking about.
All right, this one is Manx.
Hier ein tons nhau, kasrik the road enam. The jig the riech, the agna the road gent the talo mations nhau. Kudden an aran Jew as gach lay, as lay down the lachten met as in lay thousand the genu lachten an an eye. Da leid sin ons mulach, as freelsin veolk, son latsen ra riech, and voor as a gloor, son the brech as the brech. Amen.
Here on the snow, Casric thou the renum, the jig the reek, the agder thou genter a talu mati genter snow. Cordon and aran Jew as thou clay, as lay the locht and met the sheen lay thousand, the locht and an aisle. Leisures by bola, the ration was off, and reached the rigach, the four as the glow, so the brech as the brech.
Did you hear the end? It almost sounded like forest is the glow, the breath is the breath. That's what it sounded like to me. Almost
I did hear something like that. Yeah. That's interesting.
It sounded like a prayer to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, you have no idea what it was.
She was saying or he was saying.
Man, but you could again that flow, that lyrical flow that you were talking about. I can really hear that.
Yeah. What is this flag?
This is Cornish, right?
I have never seen the Cornish flag.
You haven't? I like it. I like the black and white. It's just cool.
I like it too.
Ninja pella din tagel, the bonds on ladva, warren forth bay, tre do which. Lay my ma fast displatians tiratha and Forrester Roberts. A hilly gwelers in weth main mich tanatha and whichvis cans blithen, ha camlan. Gwel my wharva herewith hang off, di weth the brazel Arthur. Orth Oskini, warren forth intra castle botterel ha trewa venith, a terbinin glinsen nectan. And Cargi, Dolam ha lost tay, who kefis the ben kerf take in Coes Ribavon. Mordid, Steve in the Drews entrance and Porth. And Porth, Pecheniscans and Fidians Canedlec, Ugano and Avonio Valenci ha Jordan. Ivak vid rehevis the ben and hwe tegvis cans blithen. There is an tegvis and nonsegvis cans blithinio, Castel Botterel o Porth busy. Gans bith the thou cans gore help a blithen, hagas tevis ethom agafos and hins derano and Porth.
I really like the Cornish language.
I did too.
It was beautiful. I mean, they all are beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just how clear he was.
He was very clear.
How well he was speaking, but I mean, these are beautiful languages.
They all are. And I was sitting here, I was trying to read it in my head, and I'm like, there's no way.
Castel, is that castle? Maybe?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I feel like they were talking about King Arthur, but I only gathered that because of the picture.
Right. That's what you got to go with is the picture. But this looks like, I mean, all of them seem to be hard languages to learn.
Yeah.
If you're not,
for sure.
You know, if you're not from there.
Immersed in it, growing up around that, yeah.
But I've heard, I obviously don't know much about the Cornish Celtic language, don't know much about Breton.
Yeah, I had never heard of it till today.
Right. And I don't know, generally speaking, in different pockets of these areas that speak these Celtic languages. But I do know that in Ireland and Wales specifically, their languages have been making a comeback.
Yeah, because wasn't it illegal to speak some of these languages up until like recent times?
For some reason, I feel like that's true. I don't remember the details behind that, but
I do.
I feel like in Ireland that was definitely a thing.
I think Wales too.
Maybe in Wales.
I don't know about Scotland.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but that's familiar for some reason.
But I'm glad it's making a comeback. I think people should definitely, especially younger generations. I think it's beautiful to embrace your culture and grow up in that and learn it and not let it die, because I mean, one thing that stuck out to me in these clips is almost all of them were older people speaking the older clips. So I don't think it's maybe as common anymore. Now the Scottish Gaelic, there was a younger woman speaking that, and then the Welsh example, there was one younger girl. But other than that, it was all older people. And you know,
it takes someone really serious about their culture to want to dive into learn a language that really
isn't spoken
by most people, and isn't something that you go into learning this language and you understand that outside of certain pockets within your country, there's not going to be a lot of people outside that you're going to be communicating with.
So it makes it much harder to learn.
Yeah, it makes it much harder to learn, but it also makes it, for the average young person, I think it makes it less interesting. Appealing. Yeah. Because they know that.
What am I going to use it for?
Right.
Yeah. Even still, like, you know, not being about, oh, what am I going to use it for? Right. But if it's not commonly spoken, it's harder to practice and harder to keep up on and learn. So.
Yeah. But I know that some of these are probably, there's probably not a lot of speakers left in some of these, I'm guessing, because of the way, you know, most people don't speak these languages nowadays. They are beautiful. They're just beautiful. It's a beautiful sound hearing these people talk. And not every language is like that. You know what I mean? Not every language is appealing to hear, but these Celtic languages are actually, they're beautiful to the ear. You know, both speaking and what we've heard when it comes to singing.
Yeah.
And so I love the idea of people keeping these languages alive. For sure. And so hopefully in each of these different areas, they are being kept alive. And I know they are in some cases.
And I think we've learned in the past in the comments that in schools now, I think in Wales and maybe Ireland, they're starting to teach younger kids the language again. So that's good.
Didn't we say we were going to look up Breton?
Oh, yes. We wanted to look up where Brittany was in France.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we have Brittany pulled up here. Oh,
okay. That makes sense. That totally makes sense.
And there's Jersey.
And Guernsey. Is it Guernsey or Guernsey?
I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Guernsey. Heard about these two. Never looked into them.
Northwesternmost region of France.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
It really is. Language is so fascinating.
Yeah, it's interesting how, like, you got to wonder, like, okay, so all 6 of these are Celtic. And so you got to wonder, where did they all originate with one ultimate Celtic language and spread out and got different dialects of a Celtic language in different areas?
I don't know a lot about, like, the Celtic tribes and languages.
Me either.
I would love to learn more.
We are going to have to look into Brittany. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is really interesting.
I also want to look into Jersey and Guernsey.
Channel Islands.
Guernsey. Sark. Never heard of that one. This is tiny.
That looks tiny.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's.
Aww, it's got a mine, silver mine.
That is. Look at this. Is 2 kilometers. So like that is tiny. Look at that. Like 2 kilometers wide, roughly. Wow. Anyways, guys, not looking at geography today. This was really interesting, guys. Glad we checked this out. Let us know in the comments what else you think we should check out in terms of, I don't know, languages.
Languages or Celtic in general.
Yeah.
Learning about,
Or maybe some of these places, like Jersey, for example, or like Brittany or other places that you think would be really cool for us to check out.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, peace.